Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Priya and I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you guys are doing really well. I just thought that this would be a good time for me to check in with you guys and talk to you guys about my celery juicing. It's been 14 days that I have been drinking celery. So every single day I had celery juice first thing in the morning, and I thought I would share my thoughts, my tips, and my results with you guys so you guys can decide whether this is something you guys want to try out for yourselves. If you've actually tried celery juice before, let me know what you guys think. So initially when I started celery juicing, I didn't have the intention of doing it every single day. I actually only had about one full stock of celery left over from all the juicing I had previously done, but I didn't have any fresh fruit left. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to juice this down and have it because I've heard of people having it. When I posted my photo of me having celery juice, I got an overwhelming response of positive messages. So I started off with the mindset, okay, I'm going to have this for 7 days. So initially, I didn't really have a plan, but then when I heard more from my friends, I thought, okay, this is something I'm going to do. So how I prep my celery juice, it's really quite simple. I cut it up into little pieces, I put it into a colander, and I wash it and rinse it thoroughly. Once I've rinsed it, I put it in my blender and I turn on my blender and let it extract the juice. I take the juice and the pulp and I put it through a strainer and I press the juice out. So I try to get every last drop out, and I will then take that and put it into a mason jar. So if I make enough, I try to make at least 8 ounces, and you should be drinking up to 16 ounces. So you can have anywhere between 8 and 16 ounces. Sometimes I have 12. You drink it through a straw. I don't know why, it just kind of changes the taste a little bit. So it's not refreshing, but it's salty. And I don't mind it because I drink something called jaljeera. If you've ever had jaljeera, you know it's like a salty drink. Right away from day 3, I noticed that I had less bloating. I eat very heavily salted foods. It's a bad habit. I know it is, but I do it. I don't have much of a sweet tooth as much as I prefer salty snacks. Hi, Kobe! I noticed that the day after, like in the mornings, I would be so bloated normally, but my stomach was flatter. I felt like I was going to the bathroom more regularly, whether that's to go number 1 or number 2, or whatever. We're gonna get down and dirty, whatever. But I was going more frequently. So that could be a plus or a minus depending on what your situation is. It was good because I like to be regular. I noticed that I have better digestion because of celery juice. Maybe it could be the fiber, maybe it could just be actually what it's supposed to be doing. I had way better digestion and I wasn't hungry. It was really curbing my hunger. So I could have the juice at like noon and I wouldn't be hungry till 3-4 p.m. Something that I wasn't expecting that happened was my skin. My skin cleared up so well, but before it did, it went through this crazy purge. It was like pushing out my toxins out of my skin. I'll insert a photo right here so you guys can see. It was like I've never had my skin look like that before. I was breaking out all around the side right here and like all around my face. I had a few pimples right here too, and it wasn't like my pores were really heavy. I didn't feel it coming on. Normally, you know, you can feel a pimple like appearing if you eat like greasy foods or whatever, but that wasn't the case. It just kind of like one day my skin blew up, and then 2 days later my skin cleared out. Okay, so we have Kobe joining me because he won't leave me alone. So celery juice is safe for, you know, whatever diet plan you're following, whether you're a vegan, whether you're a keto, vegetarian, if you're doing intermittent fasting like me, it is safe. Just remember, celery juice has calories, so just to incorporate that into whatever equation that you are, you know, following. Now, like I mentioned, I do intermittent fasting, but regardless, you should always have celery juice on an empty stomach. So It has to be the first thing you put in your body. You can't have water, you can't have coffee, you can't have a snack before you do so. Say you forget to do your celery juicing and you have it throughout the day. Is it going to hurt you? No. Is it going to give you the best benefits? Probably not, but it's not bad for you. If by mistake you forget and you have your coffee and then have your celery juice, I'm sure it's going to be fine. It just won't be effective. So just the following day, have it before your coffee. Celery juice is great for removing toxins from your kidney and liver. But for that to be effective, you have to drink celery juice in its entirety. So that means you can't dilute it, you can't mix an apple in there, a lemon or carrot or whatever. You shouldn't do that because you basically weaken the sodium clusters that are going into your kidney and liver and really cleaning them out. Initially, I didn't know that, so I was making that mistake where I had added an apple one day, or I had added some water to just keep the pieces moving. So now I know not to do that. Overall, I think the benefits of celery juice outweigh the negative. I really think the hardest part of celery juicing is the prep itself. Other than that, I'm okay with the taste. I'm really enjoying the benefits. I think it's worth it. If you're on the fence of whether you should try the celery juice or not, I say give it a shot. What's the harm? Have you tried the celery juice cleanse before? What was your experience? Let me know. I am so interested to know how you felt like it helped your body. Maybe you didn't enjoy it. How did you make it a little bit easier? How is your prep? What juicer are you using? Tell me in the comment section down below. Give this video a like for just me sharing my shit with you. As simple as that. Just freaking give it a like. Thanks. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.